Olive Jar Stories by Jeff Signeri. This will be the second story that I'm going to do in the series. The first was Chimayo, and this one is going to be titled Why I Paint. These are ghost beads hanging on my paper in front of you. They come into play. Actually, they were in the Chimayo story, and they're also in this story. This first painting is actually the first painting I ever did, and we'll come back to why. It's not the reason why I paint, but this is the first thing I painted, and it was called Mom's Garden. My mom was ill. I was taking care of her, and I set up my easel in a chair close to where she would sit and watch television, and I chipped away at this for a few months. I tend to spend several months on all my paintings, kind of a slow oil painter. And so anyway, I'll probably use this as my background for a while in the stories. I'm going to start this series now with a story about a time back probably 30 years ago when I was with a few friends. We were on the Navajo reservation in an area called the Joint Use Area. It was probably 9 o'clock at night, pitch black, sky full of stars like a planetarium. Because it was a mesa, stars would come down to the ground in all directions like a planetarium. Most beautiful thing. I was there with my mentor Garth, my really good buddy Steve, and a brother from the Newman Center at the University of Arizona. We were around our little campfire with our makeshift pot of coffee and a coffee can over the smoldering embers of the fire. And out of the shadows came a Navajo lady asking if we would purchase some ghost beads. And that's the origin of my interest in ghost beads, and they've been part of my travels ever since. And so that's where I'm going to leave off, and that's where our story really begins, is about 30 years ago on the Navajo reservation.